Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 25th, 2023. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle coming out here for Virgo. All right, Virgo, what we have is we have angels of the four directions. We have planning and action. So this looks very, very promising, to be quite honest with you. Angels of the four directions are archangels Raphael and Uriel. They do work miracles in your life. A lot of times this is about saying that you're planning for things. Like the things that you're putting in place, the steps that you're ordering for yourself. And you wake up in the morning. This would be an energy of picking your course. Like I know I have to go to work, but I also have this and this and this to do. And it seems as though these angels are going to make sure that there's going to be you're going to be able to take care of the things that are most important, regardless of whether you think it's important or not. It looks like they're saying there's some things you don't see about your plans. We're going to take care of that for you. They want you to be very flexible with your plans. They want you to be more forgiving, leave room for error or leave room for something to be moved around. They want you to be more forgiving with yourself. Don't be so strict about what you want. They're wanting you to say, like, let go of they're wanting to say to you to let go of a fixed plan, allow for spontaneity and growth, because that's what we're bringing to the table. We're trying to make things a lot more spontaneous for you and match you up with what's right for you. You may be trying to go with the safe bet, and that's not what's meant for you at all. Like you can't. It's like, no, you're not meant to go with the safest bet. They're rapidly going to get you out of your head. So things may really not go the way that you planned it to go. And so that is really probably going to throw you for a loop. You may not be happy with the results. Or you know what I mean? Like you may be like, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want it to go this way. So they're almost saying like there's going to be blessings in disguise for you. You may not see that at the moment, which is hilarious a little bit to me. They also are saying for angels with the four directions, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Ace of Cups, and the Devil, tell me that you have they're trying to get you to see or be inspired to do something differently than you did before. They may be trying to inspire you to break free from like a certain way of thinking. There's something that you may feel that you may a certain way that you want things done, and Spirit is telling you that that is definitely not how it's going to go. It's going to go the way that we already know is good for you. You may not feel like it is here. Okay, so the planning and action, Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups, they're telling you that they're trying to make sure you're happy, especially if this is concerning a relationship. If this is concerning a relationship, they're trying to guide you towards your true partner. You do have a true partner. They're showing someone who is actually quite well adapted, well adjusted, someone who's better suited for you. And it could be the same person you're dealing with or someone new, but they're trying to help you to break through in that. Like maybe you might have a very strong soul tie to someone that you feel is safe. Like, and it could be, I mean, we're seeing Capricorn here. It doesn't have to be, but they may be telling you that this person is someone that you just feel like you have a trauma bond to, and we're trying to get you out of the situation with that person. All right, and we're trying to get you to go where you need to go. You need to be more flexible. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type thing. Like this may not be somebody that you expected that was going to be the person. You need to break a tie somewhere. But so they're working in mysterious ways. You're definitely not going to get your wishes granted the way that you think they are going to, the way that you would want them to be. They're also telling you about a very beautiful connection that you may have with a person. They're trying to bring it together, but not in the way not where you're going to be comfortable. You're not going to be comfortable with how things change. Back and forth, the Tower and Two of Swords. You may be back and forth about a decision, and then a decision will be made for you. You need to be very careful about going back and forth, or trying to figure out what you should do and all that stuff, because it's almost like you're going to have a choice until you don't. And then they're going to take over. The Tower usually comes in when we refuse to make changes or refuse to let something go, that, or you refuse to just do what spirit is asking you to do. You may feel promptings, you feel nudgings so strong sometimes that your head hurts, your stomach's in knots, and you don't follow them, you don't listen. This is when Tower comes in and says, oh, well, you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it for you, I got you. And now you're gonna lose more than you thought you would now. But that's okay, because you're supposed to gradually let it go so that you'd had a smooth transition. Well, now you have a rough transition, you have no choice now. And so they're saying, don't allow yourself to go back and forth and hem and haw. You know what I mean? They're saying that you can't be comfortable in this energy. You're not going to be. So if you're trying to do things comfortably and you're taking your time, they're not having. The spirit's going to come in and make it take it all away for you. And sometimes you don't want that to happen. It's all good things. I mean, no matter what, even though this is kind of dark, the tower is kind of sad. No matter how that goes, it's still going to turn out well. But the message in the tower is usually things falling apart. But it's not about what falls apart. It's about how you bounce back. It's about, did you see it? Did you learn the lesson? Okay, great. Rebuild. Great achievement with the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The great achievement is that perhaps you beat your ego. This looks like, I'm letting go of my ego. I know I can't have things the way I want it to. I already know it. It's not going to happen the way I want. I know this now. I'm not going to allow myself to be triggered by this or feel terrible. Like, this may be something that really induces a struggle within, usually for you. If things don't go the way you want it to and it's not a comfortable transition, it may bother you to no end. It may be inside of you all day long, all week long, all month long, maybe all year long, of just how things are not happening the way I wanted it to. This is not the way it's supposed to go. And they're saying this great achievement is that you have finally defeated that side of yourself. And you realize that what's best for you is what's best for you, and I have to keep pushing. Because obviously that wasn't meant for me, or it would be with me, or that person would be. So it's like this is giving you this drive to keep moving, keep pushing in into the next direction, or on the next phase or leg of your journey. It's a great achievement because maybe it was hard for you to let go of things that were out of your control. Back and forth here with Tower and the Two of Swords, same thing, that you don't want to be indecisive about something and you need to make changes, or that you need to move forward. That things aren't going to be comfortable and that you have to be a lot more flexible. If you choose to sit on the sidelines or ride the fence, Spirit is going to knock you off that fence. And you may not like where you land. So Spirit wants you to make the choice now to be a lot more flexible with this energy. This one especially, Queen of Cups and Six of Cups, planning and action. You need to be a lot more forgiving, a lot more, leave room for leeway, leave room for in your plans and the things that you do. If you're saying, I've got to be there at 5 o'clock, then at 5:30 I've got to be here, give yourself some time to factor in traffic, comfort, eating, all of that. Make sure when you build your itinerary or you're planning your day out, you need to be making allowances for being human. Okay, Spirit is really, really throwing that in there for you, because they're saying that angels are going to make stuff happen regardless. If you are not going to do that, you're going to find yourself at the mercy of Spirit. And when Spirit does it, they sweep it all out, and you don't want to be that in that space. You want them to come in and say, well, you could definitely keep this, but I'm glad that you let go of that, so we don't have to come in and do much except for transmute whatever you kept into something more positive for you, something more productive. But now we got to sweep everything out because you didn't make any choices. And so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Taurus, Libra, Pisces, not Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. And so you could be dealing with another Virgo. You could be a Virgo, Libra cusp for that to come out, because I really wasn't even seeing Libra anywhere. And we also have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could be a Leo, Virgo cusp here. Cancer, Leo cusp you could be dealing with. Aries, Taurus cusp. Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp here. And so you could be dealing with those signs, or they could be in your chart. All right, if you like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.